A strange experience happened to me about 10 years ago. I'm 25 now, but I still remember it as if it happened yesterday. At the time, I was living with my mother in a very small studio apartment. She often worked night shifts, so I spent a lot of nights home alone. It was during the school week, and I had gone to bed early because I had high school the next morning. This is where things get strange. Sometime after 2:00 a.m. I don't remember the exact time. I was asleep, facing the wall with my back toward the room. I suddenly heard a very deep voice. It wasn't really speaking, it sounded more like a low growl or mumbling. The TV wasn't on, and there was nothing else in the apartment that could have made that sound. Oddly enough, I didn't panic right away, and I didn't turn around. To this day, I don't know why. Part of me thought I was dreaming. I've always had frequent nightmares, so that was my first assumption. Since I had fallen asleep with my phone next to my pillow, I picked it up to check the time. The moment I touched my phone, I realized I wasn't dreaming. I was fully awake and I could still hear that sound. Within seconds, I was covered in sweat. I had no idea what to do, but something inside me kept telling me not to turn around. Then I remembered something an older acquaintance had once told me. They said that if I ever experienced something like this, I should make the sign of the cross using my tongue. I know that probably sounds strange, but that's exactly what I did. I made the sign of the cross with my tongue 3 times. The instant I finished, the sound stopped. Even then, I still wasn't completely convinced it hadn't been some kind of dream. I just couldn't explain what I had heard. For some context, when I was even younger, I experienced sleep paralysis several times. During those episodes, I could see my entire room and the people in it, but I couldn't move, speak, or interact with anything. Because of that, I tried to convince myself this experience might have been something similar. But then something happened the next morning that made me question everything. When my alarm went off and I left for school, I didn't use the main entrance to my apartment building. Instead, I walked out through the back exit. The moment I opened the door, I noticed a doll sitting upright on the ground. It had been burned about halfway through. Seeing that immediately made me wonder if someone had been performing some kind of ritual or witchcraft nearby. I know that isn't proof of anything, but the timing felt impossible for me to ignore, especially after what had happened only a few hours earlier. I still don't know what I heard that night, and I can't say for certain what happened. Maybe there's a logical explanation that I've never found. I've had a few other experiences over the years that I still can't explain. Maybe I'll share those in another post.